Yes people, in today's video I'm going to be talking about how dropshipping and e-commerce completely changed my life, how I went from working a regular job, a 9 to 5, going to university, to now making a full-time income with dropshipping. I'm going to give you a bit of value and knowledge on things that I've learnt along the way, and also some things that you should avoid in your journey. So for a bit of context, before I actually found any success financially in e-commerce and dropshipping, I was always someone, as when I was growing up, thought myself as someone who was quite entrepreneurial, trying to make extra money as side hustles, selling trainers, selling iPhones on eBay and Facebook, trying to make a bit extra money basically when I was at school, when I was around 16, 17. I then progressed when I was 18, 19, still I was working jobs, I was at university, didn't really have any drive to make money, or I didn't actually know how to make money at that point. So I was just kind of going through the standard procedure of life, going to uni, trying to get a job, working in a corner shop. And around when I was about 20, 21, I actually stumbled upon my first business by accident. Because I bought 2 t-shirts from JD accidentally, they didn't fit me, and instead of returning them, I listed them on eBay for like £10 to £15 more than I bought them for, just coincidentally, because I just tried to think that I could maybe get a bit extra money for these, and they both sold. At that point I then realised that this business, which was Nike reselling, Nike milers, t-shirts, shorts, trainers, that sort of thing, I realised there was a market for it. So at that point, set up an Instagram page straight away, started ordering stock online, going to Nike stores, trying to get stuff, and I started selling to friends and family, people locally. Didn't have a website or anything at this point, so it was just basically trying to make extra money where I could. That kind of then progressed. I got 300-400 followers on Instagram, wanted to scale it to the next level, so I then figured out by watching YouTube videos, tutorials, how to build my first Shopify store, which funnily enough I actually always thought that Shopify stores were scams, because if I seen like a powered by Shopify at the bottom of a website, I would instantly think it's a scam. Don't know why, but I just did. But through watching these YouTube videos and tutorials, I realised that it wasn't. So I built my first store for the Nike reselling page, and I remember getting my first sale and how that felt. It was absolutely amazing, absolutely incredible to start getting the sales, and it was an introduction into e-commerce on how to actually fulfill orders, get stock and get customers. I also kind of dabbled in Facebook ads, and fortunately I was friends with someone who I went to college with who had experience in dropshipping. Not much, he knew how to build a store and run some basic Facebook ads, so I got on a call with him and he kind of gave me the basics on how to use Facebook ads. And at that point I started running Facebook ads for the night clothes at like £5, £10 a day in budget. And at the time I thought that was enough. That was generating some sales, I was happy with that, and that was that. But then that progressed where I was wanting to do more ad spend, so £20, £30, and I think I got up to like £70 a day in ad spend at one point, which I was telling my parents and they were like, what on earth are you doing? That's way too much money to be spending on ads. But I kind of knew in the back of my head, like, if I'm getting a good return on this ad spend, then it's beneficial for me to do so. And I was also learning how to use TikTok, create viral videos on TikTok and grow that organically, which got up to around 20,000 followers, and that was bringing in lots of sales. And with the night clothing, the summer and Q4 is your busiest time. So I remember going out and being with friends and family at Christmas time, and the orders are coming in, ding, 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 and that was unbelievable. I thought that this was the best thing ever. I'm making a bit profit from online business. I'm actually maybe in a position now to quit this job and try and scale this, which I did do. Quit the job, finished uni, and I wanted to use that business to grow and make that a full-time income. I then soon realised that doing Nike reselling as a business model isn't really scalable unless you have your own brand of clothing, or you're somehow able to get a connection at Nike, which is pretty much impossible. So essentially, as you scale the business, as you get VAT registered, the margins are so thin, and you're completely reliant on Nike bringing out good products to scale your brand. So it's not really sustainable. But what it did do for me is allow me to learn how to build the website, learn how to use TikTok and create viral videos, how to work the Facebook ad platform, make good creatives. I then used all of that info, I was on TikTok at one point, seen someone running a product, so I thought to myself, I'm going to give this a go. I kind of know how to build a site, how to run ads. This product seems to be doing well. Let's run a store. So that's what I done. Got on AliExpress, found a supplier, built a store, made some ads, and launched it. And I remember that very day, I think I had maybe a £20 budget, got 4 sales, and this was in the middle of November 2023. This was my first dropshipping store, second store in total, and it kind of started to take off very, very quick because obviously in Q4, busiest time of year, you've got Black Friday, Christmas, Boxing Day sales, January sales. It was a very, very busy period, and I was kind of fortunate that I was in the position that I knew how to build these stores and how to run Facebook ads. That gave me that baseline of knowledge where I could get this product and start selling it immediately. Now looking back on that, obviously now 2024 August, I was kind of an idiot. I didn't know what I was doing. I was just scaling the budgets randomly. It was not based on any metrics. My pricing strategy was completely all wrong. I could have been selling for way more. I neglected upsells, didn't have any upsells on the product, didn't have any email flows, didn't send out any email campaigns to customers. So I probably left a lot of money on the table, but I still managed to generate over £200,000 in sales, which gave me a quite a decent chunk of profit, which then that made me even more motivated to continue with e-commerce and dropshipping. And that was just a little taste of making my first £10,000 in a month, and that was January 2024 that I done that. That product then eventually died off around March, April time because it was quite seasonal, and that was quite demotivating at the time because I was trying to figure out why is this product not selling as well, why am I not getting the same results as I did in Q4. But now looking back on that, it's completely natural. Products have life cycles and the demand shifts up and down throughout different periods of the year. I then found my next winning product in May of 2024, which I'm still running to this day, and we're preparing for a huge Q4 where we expect to be doing £200,000-300,000 a month in sales. So yeah, I was lucky to find that product that I then at that point joined on with my business partner, who's the same person that actually taught me Facebook ads way back when I was starting the Nike reselling business. And we work really well together, and we've now managed to scale this store to over £300,000 in sales, and we expect to hit the 1 million mark by the end of this year because we're now expanding into the USA market, learning the ins and outs of that, sales tax, creating an LLC, getting different sorts of bank accounts and that sort of thing, and just trying new things, because from when I started at the end of 2023 with my first one in store until now, learnt so much in terms of how to make really good ads, how to churn out lots of ad creatives, test them, how to structure your Facebook ad campaigns, building really good email flows, having better customer service, making different bundle offers for customers to try and increase AOV, upsells, post-purchase upsells, email flows. There's so much stuff that we've learnt in the we've been doing this store for 4 months now. Our growth is going exponentially, and now we're even in a position to try and launch our own brand with our own custom product, which I'm really excited for, and we expect to launch that at October at the latest, hopefully, so we could get in time for Q4 and make the most of Q4 and get in lots of customers with the new brand. Really exciting stuff. And yeah, that's pretty much the journey so far. It's only been around 2 and a bit years in total, and we've made so much progress in that amount of time. So my recommendation is, if you are looking to get in something, it doesn't have to be dropshipping or ecom. You just need to pick something that you have some sort of passion in. So I was always someone who liked computers, I like selling things, so e-commerce made sense to me, but it doesn't have to be that. It could be making content, it could be UGC creator, it could be running an agency, e-commerce, dropshipping, coach, whatever it may be. You just need to stick at it for a good period of time. Take a long period of time where you're not going to get any results, because the money you're going to get is a lagging indicator, because you're going to put in all of the work today, next week, third week, fourth week. You might not see any results, but 6 months down the line, if you consistently do put in the work and effort to get these results, you will. It's just inevitable, because how would it not work if you put in a year's solid work Obviously you're going to see some level of results. At the end of that year you might see results that are not good enough to scale. You might want to switch to something else, but at least you tried, and you're going to be learning a lot of things in that time that you could take on to your future endeavours and grow further from there. So that's my bit of advice to you, my bit of motivation. Even though I'm nowhere near where I want to be, I'm turning 24 this month, and I even feel that I'm behind in some aspects. I'm still living at home with my parents, but at this point in time I'm making really quite good money, I think anyway. I'm not going to go into any figures, but I'm living quite comfortably. I'm able to go on like holidays and that sort of thing, and make dropshipping a full-time income for me. So I'm really enjoying what I'm doing at the moment, but I know there's so much more room to grow. And with this brand, we're going to be putting dropshipping aside. If the dropshipping stores still make money, obviously we're going to be running these, but we're going to outsource those stores to team members, VAs, and other people we know, so that we could focus on our main brand, which is with a custom product, custom branding, that we expect to be running in 5 years' time, and hopefully get a huge exit, because we've got a product that we really truly believe in a space that's prospering, that's a huge market, it's growing year on year, and we've not seen anyone with a similar product. So exciting stuff, and I really hope that you've enjoyed this video. I'm still trying to get used to talking on camera, and if you've made it to this point in the video, I really appreciate it. Leave a comment letting me know that you have, and I'll see you in the next one.